I'm going to be down in Alabama with my mama, and Jennifer is going to be doing a recipe here with Momma Donna, and it is going to be a great recipe.
It's a family recipe, and we're going to make homemade cream puffs. So, come on in! Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Cooking with Shotgun Red, and I'm Jennifer, and today we have a very special guest in the kitchen. Of course, she's always here with us in the kitchen, helping us on every episode, and today we're cooking with my Momma Donna, and we're so happy to have her. And Miss Sheila is down with her mama in Alabama, and we want to say
Hi, Sheila. Hi, Mama Marge.
we hope you guys are having a great time like we are in the kitchen. I know you guys are cooking up some good things down there too. So we're going to make a family recipe that has been in our family for a long time. And this was made by my grandma.
My mom. And my mom used to make these all the time. In fact, she mailed this recipe to me in 1997. So it's really special. She loved to bake, and I can't wait to share this recipe with you. Anybody can make them. I always thought I couldn't, but my mom said, you can do it, and I've been making them ever since, and everybody loves them. So.
Absolutely. What was now a tradition in our family could possibly be a new tradition in the holidays for your family too, because it's so good. It's so good. So we're going to show you how this is done.
Okay, so I have 1 cup of water in here, and I'm going to add 1 stick of butter.
And you got that boiling first, right?
Well, I heated it up so that the butter will start melting and then I'm going to add a half teaspoon of salt. Okay, and then as soon as this comes to a boil, I'm going to remove it from the heat. And at that point, once it comes to a boil and I've removed it from the heat, I'm going to add 1 cup of flour. So it's on medium-high heat right now. I've gone ahead and preheated the oven to 400 degrees. And this is, don't you love butter?
Who doesn't love butter?
We love butter. I don't know, butter makes everything better.
As Steve always said, butter on butter.
Okay, so it's just come to a boil. I'm going to remove it from the heat. Now I'm going to add 1 cup of flour. And you want to add that all at one time. Okay. And you want to mix that until it's combined really well. It's going to start, that flour starts cooking too, so.
So at what point do we add the egg in?
I'm going to let it cool just a little bit, and then we're going to start adding the eggs. We have 4 eggs that we're going to add, and you want to add them 1 at a time. But you do have to let this cool a little bit.
So it doesn't cook the egg, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're going to transfer that into the bowl, right?
Yeah, we're going to transfer this into the bowl. This will help this cool off a little bit before you add the eggs.
Otherwise, we'll have scrambled eggs in our instead of pastry. Instant breakfast.
I love scrambled eggs, but I don't think I want it in my cream puffs.
All right, we'll let that cool a little bit.
Yeah. Eggs closer.
Okay.
OCD me.
So the things you don't know about my mom is
I'm OCD.
she's totally OCD. Like if I move this here and I move this here, she will definitely come back and move it back. We used to go around the house making pictures crooked on purpose so that she'd straighten them back out, and we laugh and laugh.
Are any of you like that? OCDers like me?
That. And Sheila and I are always doing things like moving things around. I will watch her. She'll come right back and put it right back in place. And there she goes. So that's why we have her help us all the time, because she's really good like that. And Sheila and I are just not. So anyway, okay. All right. So is it all
so now, yeah, we're ready. This is cooled off. We've put it into this bowl. It's cooled off. We're going to start adding our eggs. There's 4 eggs. We're going to add them 1 at a time and mix it in between.
Okay.
And hopefully no shells will go in.
Yeah. Don't want
Hopefully.
to be digging them out.
No shells.
All right.
Okay.
I'll be the shell grabber.
Okay. The shell picker-upper, picker-outer.
Exactly.
Okay. I'm gonna add the next one.
I told my friends we were making this, and they're like, "Ooh, we're gonna come by this afternoon. You don't mind, do you?" They're ready for some good stuff. Everybody's getting into that holiday spirit.
Yeah, Dad's like, "You're gonna make that for Christmas Eve, aren't you?" Yeah.
Yeah. If you didn't get a chance, check out Momma Donna's meat sauce lasagna from last Christmas. We filmed it, and actually we sang at the end, all three of us.
Okay, last egg going in.
Last egg. It's in there.
Mm-hmm. Now you want to mix this until it gets smooth and it'll be shiny.
Ooh, shiny.
Yeah, the taste is smooth and shiny.
Smooth and shiny.
So we've added all the eggs in and we've let this sit for about 10 to 15 minutes and you can see what the consistency is going to be. There you go.
It was still a little bit warm, so we had to let it sit and cool off just a little bit more so that it sets up, right?
Yes. So now we're going to start, and we've got a baking sheet, and we have a sheet of parchment paper on it, and we're going to start spooning. It's about that size. Okay.
Slippery little sucker, isn't it, Mom?
It is. Okay. And you want to leave a little space in between, of course.
Because they are going to rise.
Yes, they will. Okay. And we're just making little ones. You can make them bigger, but your cooking time would change.
But they're good like this because they're like little bite size, you know, when they rise. And I mean, they're great if you're making like hors d'oeuvre type stuff for a party and we always do that on Christmas Eve. We always have a bunch of different, everybody brings a dish and these are just perfect.
So yummy.
So we're going to fill up this whole tray and we still have that oven preheated to 400, right?
Yes, we do.
So while the puffs are baking,
we're going to make the fillings. We're going to do 2 different fillings, and half of them we're going to use the instant vanilla pudding. I'm going to add a little bit of Cool Whip in that. The other half is going to be just Cool Whip. And let's get started.
All right. So we're just going to whip up some instant pudding. And we know how we like easy stuff, so
yes,
instant is good.
Yeah.
So we got cold whole milk.
Yep, we have 3 cups.
3 cups. Cold whole milk.
Okay.
I'll pour that one for you, Mom.
Okay, thanks. Okay. And this just takes a couple of minutes. The instant is great.
You're not a lefty like Sheila.
Am I bumping into you?
You're bumping into me.
I'm sorry.
I'm used to Sheila with her lefty. She, where are you?
Oh, gosh. I don't think I can even here. No, I can't do that.
No.
Okay, sorry.
You're not ambidextrous or whatever it is. I can't even say that. That's like Worcestershire.
Yeah, really.
That's like one of those kind of words.
So, it doesn't take very long to start setting up the instant. Okay, so I'm going to stick this in the refrigerator for about 15 minutes, and then we're going to add a little bit of the Cool Whip to it. And I think our cream puffs will be out of the oven by then. So we'll be back. Okay, so we just got these out of the oven. Don't they look delicious?
Yes, and they smell so good.
Can't wait. And we had preheated the oven to 400 degrees, cooked them for 5 minutes, turned the oven down to 350 degrees, and cooked them for an additional 30 minutes. So now we're going to let these cool off completely before we fill them, and we'll be back. Okay, so we've taken the cream puffs out of the oven. They're cooling, and I'm going to go ahead. I've taken this out of the refrigerator, our pudding, and I'm going to add just about maybe a cup of Cool Whip in it.
You hear my dog out there barking.
My granddog Putter. And we'll fold that in. Now, of course, we're going to have some leftover of this. That's because we're going to eat it.
Yes, we are. We're going to eat it.
We're going to eat some of this. Unless you are so inclined to make like a double or triple batch. Okay, so our cream puffs are cool. I've gone ahead and sliced them in half and we're ready to fill them. So let's get going.
All right.
Okay. So we're going to, like I said, we're going to do half of them with the vanilla pudding.
Now, we didn't slice them all the way through either. We just did
Right.
almost all the way through.
Whoops.
Because that'll make it easier to put them,
Whoops.
and pick them up and eat them too. So,
Okay.
and then we're just going to place them on our platter.
There we go. And I've got a napkin here. I need it.
Yeah, it's going to get messy, but it's going to be good.
Yeah. I was getting over anxious with that one, I think. Trying to overfill.
She's like, we're going to stuff these. If you have a pastry bag, you can get fancy and do that. But, you know, most people just have a spoon and just want to dollop it in there and
You're good to go.
they're good to go. Exactly. It's all going to go down the same way. Yum. Mm. And these are so light and yummy. Wait until you taste these.
Like I said, this big bowl, it'll be gone by the end of the night.
It won't go to waste,
We
that's
made
for
a
sure.
lot of
We made a lot.
pudding.
Yeah. Mom got the big box.
The big box.
Because she knew everybody would want the pudding
Yeah.
either way.
Yeah, if you're making, you don't have to have the great big box. You can get the smaller box of the pudding. My mom loved Cool Whip. Loved it. And I do too.
Mm.
Love it. I mean, I could eat a whole... We're going to dust it with some powdered sugar. Yum.
Here, I'll swap sides so you can do that in the middle here.
Okay.
And you can show them. We even got our little Christmas tree platter.
Right.
You could do it with a sifter, but it lets a lot out. So this is just a little
I
bit.
just want a little bit on there.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Just lightly dust with some powdered sugar. Or, you know what? If you like a lot, you can put more powdered sugar. What happens to me, though, is if I eat something that has a lot of powdered sugar, I have it all over my face. When I try to eat it.
Hey,
Okay.
there's one for you.
Okay.
Wait.
Because I'm messy.
One for me. We're not even gonna wait. We're gonna eat them right now, right
Okay.
off this. I'm gonna take that one right there. 'Cause
You
it's
are?
calling my name.
Okay, that one I'm not because I know it'll be all over
It'll be
me,
all over you.
all over everything.
Okay, pick
Which-
which one. I got
You
one of
have
these.
this. Okay, I'm gonna do the one with the
Whipped cream.
whipped
Cool
cream.
Whip.
Yeah.
Cool Whip.
Yep. Okay,
Ah,
guys.
Shishi, you're missing out, girl.
Okay, ready?
Ready? Mm.
Okay, love you.
Mm.
Oh my gosh.
They're so light and fluffy. Wait until you try this. It's so good.
Okay, this is like
You got it on.
Lay's potato. This is like Lay's potato chips. You can't just have one.
No.
Oh my gosh.
You'll be eating both dozens of these in no time flat. I guarantee you. Whoops! I'm dropped. Look at. I was almost gonna fling that powdered sugar across. I got so excited. I was gonna start
Okay.
flinging powdered sugar.
Okay, I have to have one with the pudding.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going for it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Putting on 5 pounds. That's okay.
That's all right.
I'm going for the pudding one.
This is definitely worth it. Tell you what.
Oh my gosh.
Is it good? Jeez. We waited all this time. We're like, we're gonna eat. Dang it.
I don't think you want to do this on a first date.
No, this is not a first date dessert. No, you definitely want to just, yeah. This is after you've been married for a while. Go, listen, honey, I'm gonna eat and I'm gonna enjoy it.
Oh
So,
my gosh, this is so good.
isn't
okay.
it good? Well, as Steve would say, are these the best homemade cream puffs? If it ain't, it ought to be. Thanks again for liking and sharing.
And subscribing.
And don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Twitter.
And Instagram.
And join our free membership.
Yes.
And you can join our free membership at shotgunred.com, where we have dolls and DVDs
And our cookbook.
and our new little aprons and t-shirts and so much more. And if you join our free membership, you'll be the first to hear about specials we have coming up, and you're going to want to do that. So we'll see you again right here on Cooking with Shotgun Red. Bye!
Well, that's She and Jen, them two girls having too much fun. We hope you enjoy this recipe, and we really hope you subscribe to our channel. That's easy. Little Shotgun Red's face will pop up over here in a little bit. When you click on it, it'll say subscribe, then you're subscribed. Next to it will be a little notification bell. If you click that little bell, then YouTube will send you every single one of our recipes or a notification that we posted one as soon as it comes out. See you next time right here on Cooking with Shotgun Red. Is this the best? If it ain't, it ought to be.